experience in the field. And with all of that experience, you will see that everyone here will benefit from what the coach can do for us and what he can really put out for us. I've learned a lot from this man over the last few months. And just when you thought you couldn't learn anything else, you meet Coach Blaine. So, Coach, take it from there and let's go. We'll see you afterwards.
That's fantastic. Very kind of you. I'm going to go ahead, Bill. Let's kill our camera so that all they see is the PowerPoint. And then we'll come back on in just a moment. And once again, we want to welcome all of you for taking time out of your busy schedule. My name is Blaine Williams. I'm a 40-year veteran of the marketing space. I came out of a collegiate coaching background, coached football, and had a great time at it, loved winning championships. I discovered marketing. I discovered the space that we're in here. And I love the idea that we can build something for ourselves, for our families, and we can build with other people and have a market influence. As you see on the screen, we say MPG Global Alliance. And the reality is that we have a global vision for what we're going to show you tonight. So if you want to build locally, build locally. If you want to build regionally, build regionally. But if you want to build all over the world, I can assure you that opportunity sits firmly in this company. Now, I want to just let you know what we do. Fuel prices are out of control. MPG Xtreme has a solution. You can save big at the pump on gas and diesel with a proven product, the MGB X caps on the left and the commercial crumbs on the right. And they are just fabulous accompanying products, and the timing could not be better. As you take a look at the fuel prices from just a couple months ago in Canada and US, where we opened, $3.87 for regular. It's still hovering around that, $5, over $5 for diesel. And then in Canada, over $5 for regular gas and almost $6 for diesel. And I heard it has gone up there. And then let's take a look around the globe. You know, on the left, you have Germany at $7.65. This comes right from globalpetrolprices.com. And all the way across that chart to the right at Hong Kong at 11.35. Prices are out of control. And so we've got to stop the madness, because families all over the planet, here in the US, all over the planet, they're trying to figure out, are they going to feed their family or feed their car or truck? The fuel costs are the #1 cost of most budgets in companies and in families. So as you gaze at this Chevron sign on the left, this is out of Alameda, California, just up in the Bay Area by San Francisco, $8.35 for regular. Of course, Chevron's not known for their low prices, and diesel, $8.55. I mean, it's just insane. And people say, well, maybe the prices will come down. Well, maybe they will. You know, I like to believe in fairy tales, but CNN Business doesn't say that. On October 6th of 2022, CNN Business said that even before Wednesday's OPEC plus action to cut off fuel production, U.S. gas prices were on the way up. And they believe more price increases at the pump lay ahead. So it doesn't look good for us when it comes to fuel prices. People feel like they're being held up when they go to the gas station. And so what are we going to do about it? Well, affiliate yourself with a company of integrity, with a global vision and a great product. Let's take a look at that company headed up by Randy and Kathy Tynert. They basically established MPG Xtreme in April and opened the doors in August of this year. But prior to that, for over 20 years, Kathy and Randy ran their company right there in Maple Grove, Minnesota, out of an 18,000 square foot state-of-the-art manufacturing and fulfillment center. Had a full staff, and let me tell you something, they were known for giving high degree quality customer service. In the month of April of this year, they formed the agreement with our master distributors, Andrew and Nancy Burling, to take on the MPG product line and bring their whole company into that, leaving that company behind and starting MPG Xtreme. We not only have the MPG products, but we have access to an Amazon.com style shopping center, if you might. You'll learn about that once you get going. But let's focus on what we do have, because in business, timing and placement in the marketplace is critical. And let me tell you something, being placed in this gas savings space is a big, big deal. The company opened formally August 1st after several months of preparation, getting all of the software, all the hardware, all the customer service, everybody aligned. And we opened our pre-launch in the United States and Canada just about 90 days ago. And then we started shipping products immediately. And the products have been coming out regularly, punctually, and timely. The customers are saving money. Our independent reps are saving money on their fuel. Truckers are saving money. People with boats are saving money. And commissions are being paid and have been getting paid every week to our ISR and our independent rep base. Things are working wonderfully. It is the most smooth pre-launch I've seen in my 40 years in this great industry. And what's the future look like? Well, late 2022 and early 2023, MPG Xtreme will expand globally, bringing this powerful concept of saving money at the pump, helping people start a home-based business and making money, helping folks save money, is going to be going to dozens of countries around the globe, dozens and dozens of countries. And we are already talking to people in many of these nations. Some of them are on this webinar tonight, and we want to welcome you as we prepare to go in and bring hope and financial future to the people in your nations. So let's feature the products, because if you do not have a product-centered company, you really have a money game, and that is not what we are. Our company is based on the solid foundation of true weights and measures. Our products are the Premium X cap on the left. Each one of those little caps treats between 11 and 20 gallons, perfect for a regular automobile. I have a big SUV. My wife has a little Cadillac. She has a 20-gallon tank. I've got a 32-gallon tank. She fills up halfway through a tank. She puts one tab in. I fill up halfway through a tank, about 16 gallons. I put one tab in. My experience with that X tab is that I'm now able to use regular instead of premium, which saves me about 60 cents a gallon on a 32-gallon tank. That is just about 20 bucks savings because I'm using that tab. I want to let you know that tab cost us as ISRs $2. That $2 saves me approximately 20 bucks. But in addition to that, my fuel economy went from around 15 to 19 miles per gallon. Overall, I'm saving on every tank about $40. And so I put a tab, sometimes two in, somewhere between $2 and $4, and I save 40. Come on. In what book does that not make good sense? If I fill up twice a week, I save 80 bucks a week. It's 320 bucks a month. That's almost $4,000 a year in savings. Who wouldn't want that? And even if you didn't get involved in this business, my gosh, why would you not want to enjoy those savings? The commercial crumbs on the right side of the page are treated for high volume user, like the truckers, the commercial boating people, the farmers. Our heartbeat of America sectors, the farming and the trucking industry, are under attack. Fuel is becoming their number one cost. And boy, I'll tell you what, there's a terrible shortage of diesel up here in North America, but it's affecting everybody on the planet, and it affects everything you buy at the store. So we can be the savior to that industry by bringing these crumbs to them. So I want you to know that this is not like the product you would go down to the automobile store and buy, you know, Best Buy or Pep Boys or whatever. It's not a detergent or an additive. It is a fuel catalyst. And what it does is it keeps the injectors clean, and it inhibits carbon deposits by burning hotter and also burning more thoroughly. So your exhaust is better. It increases fuel economy because it raises the octane of the fuel. That's why I was able to go from premium grade to regular grade. Boy, I'll tell you, what's there not to like about that? It reduces emissions. So for those of you like my wife, Brooke, and I, concerned about our environment, for our children and our grandchildren, this product is excellent for the environment. It's for gas or diesel motors. It improves power and performance. You can fill it in your gas pedal. It helps reduce maintenance on your engine, which is a big deal. You can't hardly go to the shop today without a $300 to $700 bill. And it's made in the USA. It is EPA registered and fully insured. And I'm going to talk about the insurance in just a moment. And what does it work in? That's a great question. Well, it works in these big lawnmowers and little lawnmowers, works in generators, UTVs and ATVs, snowmobiles, boats and jet skis, works in scooters and motorcycles, works in cars, whether it's an exotic race car or just an old jalopy. Hey, look at this old pickup. It'll work in that and help it run better, last longer. It looks like it's lasted a long time already, doesn't it? It also works in RVs. People, whether you have a gas or a diesel pusher, boy, it'll help you enjoy that RV more so you don't have all your life savings taken away at the gas pump. It works in semi-trucks. God bless our truckers. We've got several of them on the webinar tonight, and we want you to know we're here for you. And then it works in the farming industry for farming implements, trucks, equipment. That's right. And even in a little lawnmower out in your front yard or a chainsaw, it works. So in any internal combustion motor, if someone says, what does it work in? It's easier to tell you what it doesn't work in. And then we want to answer the number one question that gets brought up, especially with people who have fine automobiles and expensive motors. Is it safe for my motor? And the answer is yes, it's safe. And we have you covered. How we have an insurance policy, putting our money where our mouth is. MPG carries a liability policy that covers up to $1 million per incident. So if you end up putting this in the car or someone puts it in their truck and they have a motor problem that can be traced back to it, they can contact our customer care and we will help you with it. I want to let you know that this insurance policy has been traveling with this product for 28 plus years. And there has never been a claim filed against it. Why? Because we've never had a catastrophic engine failure. However, it's nice to know it's there if somebody happens to be the first problem we had. When you're using a catalyst, it's cleaning the fuel up, cleaning the motor up. It doesn't lead to problems. It leads to less maintenance. So we love that. Now, I'm going to take a moment to talk about the business model and the income opportunity. I'm going to spend about 10 minutes on that. And so before I do that, I want to just simply say this. If your only interest at this point is trying the MPG XCAP product, and it's not in creating an additional income stream or enjoying the tax benefits of a home-based business, which are far and large and wide, I want you to let your brand partner know, the person that got you to this webinar, and they can happily provide you with the product to utilize. And, that little 5-tank trial, you can get those 5 pills for $20, the cost of a pizza, and that'll save you around $60 to $80 or more. Or you can go right to their website and order right on their e-commerce website. However, if growing a business, helping people save money, and developing a great income for your family excites you, please stay with us. And we're going to cover those valuable points, as I said, over the next 10 or 15 minutes. And we're going to start with compensation. This is a topic I like to talk about. I don't want to do it if they're not going to pay me to do it. I didn't get in business to be in a ministry, although I love ministry. I got in business to capitalize it and to make money. And when I'm going to show you this business, there's not much capital, but there is certainly the potential of a lot of money. It's important to give you a disclaimer that simply says, in a lot of words, there are no guarantees and there are no limits. No guarantees, like life, there's no guarantees. But I will tell you this, we have a very simple system. It's designed to help people, whether they have a lot of experience in working with people or no experience, whether you're outgoing or shy, we're going to help you. All you need to do is get back with the person that got you on this program, let them know you want to get started as an ISR, and they get plugged into our support structure, and you will find that life will go very, very well for you. Now, we have these 4 incomes, and there actually are a total of about 7 incomes in our program. I'm going to just cover a few of the basic ones. Customer bonuses, fast start bonuses, team commissions, executive check match. The bottom one, executive check match, I'm going to go into a little more than the others because it, to me, is what I would call the holy grail of our compensation structure. But you've got to start by maybe bringing some customers in. Every time you bring a customer in, you're going to receive a commission on the product. You buy the product for $10 for a 5-tank pack. You sell it for 20, you double your money. That's a good markup, double your money. So if you had $100 of the product and you sold it, you'd make 200. If you had $200 of the product and sold it, you'd have 400. Your net profit would be 200, doubling your money from customer bonuses. We're a strong customer acquisition company. We want all of our reps to have a goal to have 8, 10, 12, 15 customers or more. We already have a hunter who's got 200 customers in the first 3 months. So we're excited about that. Then the fast start bonus. You bring someone into the company that decides, in addition to being a customer, they'd like to be able to make the product available to family and friends and make some money with it. So they become what is called an ISR. And when you bring an ISR in, they're going to buy a product package and you're going to make a fast start of $40 to $60. Then team commission. Everybody that comes into the business that you bring in is tied to you on the computer. They're on what's called your front line. You'll see that in a moment. They are also populated into an accounting sheet that has 2 accounting flumes, if you might, 2 accounting teams. One would be on a sheet on the left side, one will be a sheet on the right side. But let me just tell you what happens. Whenever there's $100 new volume on those 2 teams, each of those new teams, you're going to receive a commission of $20. So if you have $1,000, you're going to get 200. If you have $10,000, you're going to have 2,000 paid to you. And then the executive check match, I'm going to show some detail on that, so I'm going to go past it. I want to let you know that the pay is instant when people come in. It goes right into your system. It shows up in your computer back room. And then every Friday you can withdraw it. So daily pay, weekly withdrawal. Now, what you want to do to get into the team commission and the executive check match and beyond, you want to rank up to what is called bronze. You want to participate in those higher levels. And so how do you go bronze? Well, you make certain that once you come in, that every month you have an order in yourself for 50 points. It's around $60. So every month with your own personal purchasing or any customers you have, the volume they do will count toward that requirement. In addition to that, to be a bronze, you have to personally sponsor or enroll 2 active ISRs, and they would be placed into that accounting sheet I told you about, one on the left side of the sheet and one on the right side of the sheet. It's not complicated, so just think about this. To make all the money, I just need to bring in 2, one to the left and one to the right, and maintain it. Now, you're going to be doing more than that as time goes on, but that's the basic foundation to get the additional incomes. So what would that look like on the executive check match? Well, everybody that you personally bring in is on level 1. So if you personally bring in, like William Wallace is hosting us, he and his partner Rebecca have brought in around 20 plus people. They would all be on level 1, 20 plus people on level 1. We have people that have 30. We have people that have 5. We have people that have 2. We have people and so forth. There's no penalty by having less. You just want to make sure you get 2 or more. But when you bring in more, it gives you more levels on this executive check match. You can see that a silver, that's a person that has got 4. They get 20% on level 1. Then if you look at gold, that's someone who has 8. They get 20% on level 1 and level 2. Platinum, you get 20, 20, 10. All the way across to blue diamond, you get 20, 20, 10, 10, 10, 5, and 5. Someone says, well, 5 and 5, how much could that really be? Well, I want you to take a look at this chart. This is an example and it's for instructional purposes only. It's not a claim of what you're going to make or how big of a group you're going to build. But if you go to work, I think it's realistic that you could personally sponsor 12 ISRs over a period of time. They would all be on level 1. And when they receive their team commission check, you would get 20%. So if the average person got a check of $200, 20% would be $40. You would get that on 12 people. You would receive that week $500. It's a nice little bonus, but watch this. If those people sponsored 8 each and they each went gold, on level 2, you would have 96 people, 96, and you get 20% on them. So now if they each got a check for 200 and all you got was a little $40 check, that's almost $4,000. Now, again, I'm not making a claim of income. I'm just giving you an idea. That's only a level 2. By the way, level 3, level 2, if those level 2 people sponsor 4, that would put on level 3, 384 people, you get 10%. And of course, then on the next level, if they only brought in 2, just 2, 1, 2, that's 768 people, you get 10%. And then 1,536 people. And on level 5, 3,000, and on level 6, 6,100 people. Now, how fast will that happen? For some people, it will never happen. I don't want to disappoint you or sound negative, but you've got to spend some time and energy. But you don't have control over what happens on level 4, 5, and 6. You only have control on whether you're going to put in 12, 15, 20, 30 people, so it exponentially grows like that. But the possibilities are mind-boggling, aren't they? Now, if each ISR has only 5 customers in the scenario, only 5 customers, we would be servicing over 50,000 customers whose volume you would generate overrides and profits on. You're talking about a real business here. Now, is there support as I wrap this down? Is there support? Well, you're experiencing it tonight. We do these on Tuesday and Thursday evening at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Monday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific time, we do a Zoom called the Weekly Kickoff, helping you get yourself focused for the week. And on Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on the same address, we do a Zoom called Blueprint for Success to teach you all different aspects of building, developing, whether it's face-to-face, belly-to-belly, online marketing. What are your approach lines? What are you going to say? How do you approach a trucking company, a boating company? That's what we're going to be doing on that Saturday event. We'll record those, have them available for you. And then the company provides support Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Central Time. They've got a phone number. They've got living, breathing customer care people. It's not outsourced, and they are extremely efficient. So we'll wrap this up by saying, why should you get started now? Why? Well, there's several reasons for it. And I want to say that, number one, fuel prices are cooperating with us, but not with everybody else. They're skyrocketing. I think you'd agree, right? And in addition to that, inflation is crushing families all over the planet. This is not just a US, Canada phenomenon, friends. People all over the world are looking for relief and they want help. Retirement plans are being decimated. In addition to that, most governments, and in the USA for certain, have got a code that the tax benefits of home-based business are fantastic. And you take a look at that, MPG is fresh and new, so you can enjoy first mover advantage. Nobody has heard about this around the world except for you, the 45 people we have on this webinar this evening. And so, and by the way, we started this webinar with like 5 people, and now we're up to almost 50. And within a week, we'll have over 100, and then 500, and then 1,000. It's first mover advantage. And lastly, waiting even a few days to make your decision after tonight could cost you dearly because of spillover. That's a phenomena that the person that shared this with you may have 7, 8, 9 people to bring into this. And if you decide now, you'll be in first, and those 7, 8, 9 people will be brought in under you likely. Yeah. So you can be at the top of them and have a benefit from them, or you can wait a few days and have those 7, 8, or 9 people come in first, and then you come in under them. I don't have to ask you what you'd rather have. I already know. Everybody wants to be in at the top early on. So make a decision. Why? Because it's not mortgage money. It's not big money. It's easy. First of all, there's a $29.95 activation fee. That's once a year, and you become an ISR. But you do need to buy a package. The most popular package is called the Silver Package. It's $199.95, and you get 20 of the 5-tank packs. The retail value is $400. And because you get that pack, you are ranked up as a silver, receiving executive check match for 60 days while you build to it. And then we also have the gold package. And I do believe this will probably become our #1 package for a couple of reasons. One, it's $299 with 150 points. It pays a $60 fast start. The other pack pays a $40 fast start. This has 15 of the packs and 1 box of the 10 tubes trucker crumbs. So that box on the screen, there's 10 tubes of the trucker crumbs in there. The retail value of that is $499.95. And also you are paid as a gold executive for 90 days. Should you get that, it pays you additional matching money. So I think that you might want to also think about your trucker friends. For $339, they get a pack that's 150 CV. It also pays a $60 fast start. It gives you 3 boxes of the trucker crumbs, got a retail value of $600. Of course, you get it for $339. And on this one, you're ranked a gold for 90 days. So you can pick one of those packs when you get back with the person, but certainly get in, get started right away, and then get your money back by going bronze. How do you do that? Bring 2 people in and help them bring 2 in. And then go out and sell 10 of those packs for $20. If you do that, you're going to end up having $10 per pack on 10 of them, $100 in customer bonuses. You're going to have $40 fast start money on 2 people for $80. You're going to have team commissions, $20, 3 cycles at $60. That's $240, and the package ran you $229. You got your money back, and you still have 10 of the packs left that you could sell for another $200. Where in the world can you get into something for under $250, have the tax benefits, get your money back in a few days, and be in the black? I've enjoyed sharing this with you, and I want to let you know we've got a robust schedule. We're here to help you take advantage of it. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over to Bill. And Bill, once you're done with your closing comments, I'll end the recording.
Blaine, very good job, and I really appreciate your efforts there. In return, everybody, we really want to bring it and highlight it to you that ever who brought you here tonight, we want to make sure that you get back with them. They're all hardworking representatives, and hopefully there's about to sign on another hardworking person. We're here to help you and make sure you get with your rep so they can get you all the information that you might want to hear. This will also be posted, and they'll be able to play it again for you. A lot of people like to watch it the second time. It's always great to go back over what you learned and what exactly you heard. Sometimes it's too unbelievable to be true, but it is true. So I want to make sure that you have a chance to watch it again. So get back with that rep. So we're going to sign off with the recording now, and